everything.
What you gonna call it? Reasons? From Dallas to LA.
Kansas City all the way to LA.
From
KC to Florida to LA. We watch Reasons.
The reasons that we fear our feelings won't disappear.
Okay, you got to go back in there and try to find it again. I don't know what happened. But what's up, you guys? What's up? We hope you guys are tapping in. It's a brand new show. It's a brand new season. Yes, it's a brand new year's, baby. Reasons is in the house. If in case you didn't know, I know it's new. I got to explain it to you. All right. Well, first of all, should I introduce myself?
No, you didn't.
No. I'm going to give them this first.
Okay.
All right. So in case you guys didn't know, Reasons, the new show, is from a male and female point of view. And what's yours? And we want to know what your reasons is for the topic of the day. All right. Because everybody have a reason, right? For something that happening, the things that's going on, current events, entertainment in the world or whatever. We're going to cover it all. Yeah. And I must say I have a new guest. I have a new guest in the house, y'all. I'm gonna let her introduce herself because you gotta get to know her. You gotta get to know her. You know I'm Fuel, and my girl here,
Nakata,
is in the house. Get closer to the mic, Nakata.
Thanks for tuning in.
There you go.
Subscribe,
that's what's up.
And tell your friends to subscribe.
Yeah. So tell everybody about yourself. Tell them. They don't know you. You new. For the fresh face and stuff. Looking all fly and shit. This
is my streaming debut. And I'm a mom of two, 20-year-old son, 15-year-old daughter. And I was an attorney in Atlanta for a while. And now I'm out here in LA. I've been here for 6 years. And now I'm on the show with Fuel. We're getting ready to rock and roll.
So in case y'all, she's been all modest, y'all. She's trying to be all modest and shy. But tell them, what you do. You a mom.
I'm a mom. I'm a momager. That's why I came to LA. So we're gonna have some good topics on the show throughout. We'll have some guests, and I'm gonna be giving you some good topics too, some good info. If you're
drama.
looking at looking at making it in LA, bringing your children out here.
Right. So now we got that covered. I don't know, so do I see any comments on there? Let me see. I'm looking on there trying to see what we got. Anyway,
yes, guys, you can comment. So if you're watching and you want to comment on any of our topics, do that. Hopefully we can get to your questions, get to your comments.
Yeah.
We want to hear from you.
That's what's up. All right, so man, what we getting into today? We got quite a few things to cover up today, man. It's been a lot going on, and we're kind of like in the middle of June now.
Yes. Are we still in a pandemic?
We still in a pandemic.
Oh shoot! We still in a pandemic.
Right. But if you feel like whatever is feel comfortable, it's a lot of stuff going on right now or whatever. So speaking of the pandemic, one of our topics is
one of our topics will be to boost or not to boost. Some people have had the vaccine and now they're telling us it's time for the booster. So that's one of the topics today. And then the other topic is to rate our president. The Supreme Court had a ruling that affects some things that the Biden administration wanted to do in terms of COVID. So that's one of our other topics. Yeah. And what else are we talking about, Fuel?
You know me, man. I got to get into the relationships. It's a lot of stuff going on in relationships that I can't understand, and maybe you can help me put a little more perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Understand it from a woman's point of view because because the way I'm thinking things are going, man, it's going to get kind of deep. It's going to get nasty. So if y'all tapping in, y'all going to find out what's really going on.
Yeah. I'm blaming everything on COVID. You know how Trump used to blame everything on Obama? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm doing. I'm blaming everything on COVID. So because of COVID, these relationships, people been living together and they realize I don't like you.
Right.
And, I think those are some of the things that are happening.
Right.
So we got some topics on some divorces that are happening and that have been filed. So we'll be talking about that today too. What else?
We're going to be talking about self-care.
Yeah.
A little entertainment. what's going on in the entertainment world. You know, it's been kind of sad lately at the beginning of the year, so we gotta get into that or whatever. So we got that going on. Before we really get into it, I think you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I think I messed up my titles on the thing or whatever at the very beginning or whatever. I don't know if I need to change it now. I don't know. Patrol, what do you think, man? Our producers over there, you know, our camera guys. But I don't know. I might have to change it later or whatever. I don't know what the deal is.
What are you changing?
I don't know. But put the camera on you.
What's up?
You gotta talk to the people. Talk to the people for a minute.
Okay. So are we gonna talk about COVID? You want to get into it?
Yeah.
So I want some of you to comment if you've had the vaccine, and I'm curious to see how many people have had Pfizer versus Moderna versus Johnson and Johnson. I had Pfizer. I went ahead and had the vaccine and got my second shot, but I haven't got that booster, and I don't plan to get the booster. And so, and I know a lot of my friends don't plan to get the booster, and some don't plan to get the vaccine. But just curious as to, I want to do a little tally. If you feel like commenting, I want to find out if you had it, if you had Pfizer, if you had Moderna, or if you had Johnson and Johnson, which just requires one shot. I'm curious about that. And then I also want to know, we want to know, are you going to get the booster? Did you get it for your children? I'm just really curious in terms of what the sentiment is out there on vaccinations from some of our listeners. So I definitely want to know that. That's one of the things we're going to have you all comment on. And one of the things we'll be commenting on. Fuel was kicking and screaming to get the booster, and not the booster, to get the vaccine. And he got it. And I think he had a little bit of a side effect. He'll come and he'll let you know. You remember you were kicking and screaming to get the booster fuel, and you got it.
How about that, man? The first day I left you there.
I know you wrong.
I got to break her in. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get broken in, dog.
But weren't you kicking and screaming to get
about
the vaccination?
Yeah.
And
So
you got it. Which one did you get?
Which one did I get?
Did you get Pfizer or Moderna?
Yeah,
I thought, because I was like, you better get Pfizer.
Yeah. That's what I ended up getting.
Yeah.
And I had to, like I said, like you said, I was more so like against it at first.
Yeah.
Because I felt that it was, you hear so many stories.
Right.
So you think a lot of controversial things going on with it or whatever, and it's a conspiracy going on, blah blah blah, which a lot of people still think now.
Right. Right.
So, and then one of the things I said even before I took it, and while I was talking all this stuff or whatever, I kind of knew I wasn't gonna do anything unless it hit home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what happened.
Yeah. So once it hit home, I was kind of like, you know what? The situation I had with my best friend, almost had passed from it, and now my brother, he has it.
Right?
Huh?
Some people, had gone to the hospital.
Yeah,
too, right?
he was in there for a while.
Yeah.
He's still on the oxygen tank thing or whatever right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Still trying to recover. He's getting good. Thank God that he's been blessed and getting through it and almost. I think he should be going back to work. My boy E-Rock, what's up, man? So
that was a big deal. So that's what made you go.
Yeah, because they were the only two. Him and his wife was only two at this certain place or whatever. That no. I can't say they were the only two. It was like maybe 10 of them there, and 2 of them was vaccinated, and the 2 that wasn't vaccinated didn't get. The 2 that was vaccinated did not get it. Right, exactly. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that was what made my decision. Right, you know what I mean? Right. And sometimes it don't happen.
Did you have a side effect? What side effect? Did you feel bad after the first shot or second shot?
No.
You were good?
No, I was good. Yeah, the first shot was nothing. The second shot was just more tired. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I knew. Yeah. Okay.
But sure, it was kind of like some good sleep. I don't know.
That's
they
right.
They might have killed something in me because I down there with the sleep every other hour or so and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Which was cool. Cool. You know what I mean? But this boost.
So now, not to boost, right?
Yeah. My thing is this. Especially after you don't taking 2. Why you really need this boost.
Yeah,
maybe you guys can tap in, you know what I'm saying, and give us some information too as to what y'all think. If y'all, if y'all taken the boost or whatever and felt like, it was necessary to do or take, then, let us know why, because I'm still kind of skeptical of at least taking even, more shots, boosts and all that type of stuff. I'm skeptical. You know what I mean?
And you know what's so weird? Like growing up,
mm-hmm.
I didn't think twice because, my parents took me to get MMRs and boosters and all of that. And it's like, wow, could I have really caught polio? Could I have really caught measles, mumps, and rubella.
Right.
It just makes you think. So, hey, one of the things I say is whatever you decide to do for you and your family, that's your business. And hey, you do what you need to do, what makes you feel comfortable. And hey, that's the way it should go. I believe that's the way it should go. I do.
I'll never again.
Wrong for that shit. Go on to the next topic. I'm gonna go pinky up
I know,
here.
right?
Yeah.
Keep on.
Oh no.
No, the reason I did that is because I see people in the chat room, but I'm not seeing their chats or whatever. So I
Right.
wanted to make sure, that we got everything set up right.
Are you seeing the comments?
this is
'Cause I'm
a
not
new
seeing
day.
the comments.
Not yet. There should be
Okay.
something coming up in a
All
minute.
right,
I just
cool.
had to reset something or whatever.
Okay.
But
cool.
it's all good. It's all good. Even if they don't, I
Thanks
don't
for
care.
joining in. Thanks
Right,
for
right,
joining in,
right.
people.
We
I
appreciate
see
you guys tapping in.
I see you.
Who you see?
I see the people joining in.
Oh,
And so
you
let
seeing
me-
something I ain't seeing?
Yeah, no, I gotta let folks know too.
Mhm.
Whenever I put on the CBS readers,
Mm-hmm.
that's when it's serious. That's when it's serious up in here. for me. Yeah.
Jacinda. I just seen
Hey,
Jacinda.
that's your son. Okay, I'm putting in the CBS readers.
That's
to
what's
say
up.
hello.
Did you have to put your glasses on just now?
Yeah.
You can't see it. You need to put it closer. What?
No,
What's
okay. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do that.
Look, I'm the one talking mess or whatever.
All right.
You know me. I can't see nothing either.
That's right.
Okay, here we go. Here
All
we
right.
go.
So we covered boost and not to boost. So the
Uh-huh.
Biden administration, did you check out what happened with them today? The ruling that came down from the Supreme Court?
No.
So let's segue into this next topic. The
Give me a mic.
Supreme Court blocks nationwide vaccine and testing mandate for large businesses. They're allowing healthcare worker vaccine mandate to take effect, but where large businesses were requiring vaccines and requiring testing of their employees,
Right.
the Supreme Court blocked that. And so I haven't delved into the topic because we were just getting ready to come up into the story. We were
Right.
getting ready to come on. So I don't know what constitutes a large business. That's going to be the key. I don't know if it's 1,000 employees or more, 100 employees or more. What? That's
Well,
what we need to
I know normally when they do a large business, it's like 500 plus. I think,
Well, we'll
if I'm
see.
not mistaken. Yeah. But I have a friend of mine that their job required them to, take the vaccine,
Yes.
and they, the ones who didn't want to take it, they daggone there kind of forced them to,
Right.
and they ended up taking it. And
so
now
they can't do that. And
now they can't do that, whatever, you know what I
Right.
mean? But and then not only that, she said they can go home, they could even go on the job, if they still got some kind of symptoms,
Oh, wow.
but still just wear the mask. What the
Wow.
hell?
Man.
That don't make sense at all. That don't make sense at all.
America.
You know what I'm saying? And I think because we really don't have a full grip on this. What's it? The
No.
vaccine took me all the way down crazy. This is truly an invasion of our human rights. And who was that? Facebook. I see you on there, Facebook reader. Let me know. Put your name down there. Somebody said hi, Fuel. What's up?
What up?
I don't know who it is.
What
Y'all
did
got
she say about the
put
vaccine?
y'all name so we know who y'all are, where y'all at, because for some reason on Facebook they don't show the names, so we
Oh.
want to see the names.
What
But
did she say
YouTube-
about the vaccine? What was her comment? She said,
Oh, go back to that comment.
did she get sick or something?
Hold on. I'm getting it a little bit slow on my end.
That's
Like
all
my
right.
job for take it as well. Oh, okay. She said the vaccine took me all the way down.
Oh, the vaccine made her sick.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay.
Oh, and she said like my job forced us to take it as well.
Oh.
Who's talking to me? Tell me.
Okay,
I
but
can't. I
look,
want to know who it is.
So she might be on the no boost side. She's on the
Uh-huh.
no boost team.
Yeah.
Because the vaccine took her down, and then the job required her to take it. And now that the Supreme Court has blocked that, I don't know how immediate it is, but so she's probably on the no boost.
It's
team.
pretty immediate because like a friend of mine was just telling me that they were requiring her, like they were saying that she can go to work sick, put it that way.
Wow.
Tell me that ain't stupid.
Wow.
So I don't understand. I think everybody always want to have a hand in something, or the say, or the one that's running things.
Mhm.
When there's too many daggone, how your mom used to say when you're little, too many Indians in the kitchen.
in the
Or
kitchen.
is it too many Indians in the kitchen?
I don't know, but it is. I'm not gonna say that today.
It's too many people.
We can't say that.
Too many
today.
people cooking.
Yeah.
That's what. Something like that. Y'all know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. Tell me what I'm supposed to be saying.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so that, you know what I mean? And it's like we're not going to really know, you know, for one, the real cause of it. You know, it's just like, to me, I mean, and this is just me, y'all. All right. I think it's just the regular, some of this shit is just a regular flu, but they're calling it COVID.
Oh, wait, but
Because
that's
this is flu season.
That's the new thing, flu-rona.
Flu-rona, that's what they call it.
People
Yeah.
can catch flu-rona. I don't
Yeah.
know if I'm on the mic. I'm on the mic.
Oh.
Flu-rona. That's when you have COVID and the flu.
And the flu.
Yeah, yeah.
Why didn't you just call it a flu? I don't get it. I don't get
Well,
it.
that brings us to our next topic. So, what do you think on rating the president? What would you say 1 out of 10? I mean, this was a big loss the Biden administration took today with the Supreme Court. Maybe they should have packed the court. I don't know.
You know what?
What do you say if you rate him?
If I was to rate the president right now, what is this?
Oh,
Okay.
I don't know if this will affect your rating. So, our Vice President Kamala Harris, she just announced too that soon COVID tests will be available for every American. So,
well, that's good.
yeah, that's very good. So I don't know if that changes your rating, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, just as far as the Carolyn,
From
that's Carolyn. Okay, thanks, Carolyn.
From your male perspective, what do you rate the president?
I'm a rating. I'm a rating right now, and it's because everyone voted for the president because, or certain people for their own particular thing that he was campaigning for.
Right,
you know what I mean? That made you be like, oh well, shoot, if I can get that, I'm going to vote him in.
That's
you know
normally
what I mean?
how it is. Yeah.
So my thing was, I'm gonna give him a 6.
6, okay.
And
you gonna give him a 6?
No, I'm not putting a soft 5.
A soft 5?
No, a hard 5, soft 6.
Soft 6. Okay. Does
that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, because he
Oh, I didn't tell you why.
Oh. you know when they say we say male and female perspective. Okay, so my perspective is the only one that matters.
See, that's what we talking about. Y'all see what's going to be happening now? This is what's going to be happening this season or whatever. You know what I mean?
We can agree to disagree.
No.
But I'm going to always be
right.
How we going to, if we
I'm
going to always be right.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to get that out.
It's going to be a hell of a season, y'all. Right. Hey, that's what's up. Okay, so
your reason.
My reason, yeah. The reasons I said 6. No. I hope y'all love that name, man, because I do. We all do. The reason I say that is because of the whole student loan thing.
Yes. Okay.
That's bothering me. I think it could be a good lift, not only off of a lot of people's credit.
Right.
Because one person had mentioned, they said, well, if you can do continue suspending it up until however long, why not just get rid of it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Instead of deferring
for the rest of your life or whatever.
The grave.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I think there are certain people that should be able to get that, and especially if you went to school and got in debt and you're not in the field of what you went to school for.
Yes.
I think it's only right to go ahead and, especially if they're struggling, you know what I mean? I think it would help a lot of people kind of get back on their feet or whatever,
right.
On their feet.
Well,
I think it would help them get back on their feet. When you got
student loans, you have feetses.
Right.
Feetses
and fees.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. So, I think
forgive it. That's why you like him. You give him the 6 because he.
Well, he is fighting. I don't even know if he's really fighting it though, because I think if he could do it, he could do it.
But that was part of his plan.
That was part of it.
And
you know what I'm saying?
And the legislature has to do it.
But that's a huge part. You know what I'm saying? And so being that I'm kind of like in that predicament with student loans, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm kind of like, I'm struggling even, business wise and everything or whatever, you know what I mean? But it's not for the ones I went to school for, because I went to school for this. Right. But it's the ones the administrators at the colleges or whatever tell you, oh, you need to take this class, you need to take that class, and then when you transfer to another, it doesn't transfer, so you got to end up taking. So I went to school longer than I really needed to. I went to school for well, I went part-time for a couple of years or whatever before I went full-time.
Right,
so
right.
that gave me I'm talking about a junior college is 4 or 5 years basically total. You know what I mean?
And you didn't
when all I
need
needed
that.
was 2.
And that a lot of people are like that.
Right.
I've heard of other people like the things they want to transfer, so they're
Right.
taking things all over again, paying for
Yeah.
classes over again. So
Yeah,
that's-
I'll pay for
that's
that
a
2
big
years.
difference.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
But now you got me like way overcharged to me for something that I didn't even use.
Right,
Didn't even
right.
have to couldn't use.
Right.
You know, not the fact that I could have used it or whatever. I
Right.
couldn't use it.
Right.
What was
That's
the
true.
point?
Well, now I haven't dealt with the student loans. I
Mm-hmm.
had like maybe 1 or 2.
Mhm.
Other than that, I was blessed to have scholarships. Now I had to work hard to keep that GPA, so all my
Right.
damn hair fell out.
Uh-huh.
But you know,
right. You know what I'm saying?
but in the long run,
Right.
in the long run, it was okay.
Right.
So I do like that Biden made that part of his plan.
Mhm,
Now for
mhm.
me, I like that he picked Kamala. I did like that. So
Uh-huh.
that was a plus for me.
Mhm.
But the key is now not about how I rate him for picking her. It's I guess how I should rate her, right? I don't know.
Well, hold on. I missed it. What
I said-
number you giving?
Oh, I'll give Biden a 7. I'm giving him
A 7?
I'm giving him a 7.
So if you gave him a 7, then you think he's pretty much doing everything that he.
I'm thinking he's doing things according to his plan, what he proposed.
Yeah.
All he could have is a plan.
True.
The bottom line
Because
is,
exactly.
you know,
When it
Congress
comes
has
down
to be
it.
the one to carry that out.
Exactly.
You know, so
Exactly.
so a president is not the fix all, and
Right.
I didn't anticipate that he was a fix all.
Mhm,
You know, just
mhm.
like for Obama, I didn't
Right.
anticipate he was a fix all.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
at the end of the day, I give him a 7. There's only so much he can do. He came in during the
Yeah.
pandemic. He came in when the former president tried to undo everything
Right.
that had been
Right.
done.
Right.
So it's an uphill battle for that administration. So,
Okay.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
So
And that's what
7
we
for
want to
me.
know. We want to know, what did y'all grade? What would y'all grade
Yes,
the
what would
president
y'all
and
grade
why?
the
You know what I'm
president?
saying?
Tell
What
us.
reason did you give them a 5 or 4 or 3 or 2 or
Grade
1?
the
Look, I went all the way
president.
down. 5,
I
4,
know.
3, 2, 1.
2.
We got a lot of. What's that last comment right there? Okay, I see it. It's coming up on here. I can't see it from this far because I ain't got my glasses.
Do I need to
But
get
I
down
see it
to
on the
read
screen, so keep it up there for a minute.
Look,
Huh?
where you comment?
I know, there it
baby?
is. It said
Baby,
right.
where you comment?
She said, right, and they give all this money to the single moms with children who most are not worthy. Ooh.
Ooh.
On the other hand, hard studying college students has to take out debt and like you said, stay with them a lifetime.
Oh, that's
So
true.
why are we rewarding bad behavior with it's like it's something else? Who is that comment? Is that
Wait a minute.
is that Jacinda? Who's
I don't
talking?
know, but let me tell her now. If I was the little old lady that lived in the shoe with 10 children,
Mhm.
would you have a problem with me? Would you have a problem with me?
Well, maybe I missed something. Give me the one before that, because I might have missed something, because it seemed
The
like there
comment?
was a continuance of a comment.
But they
And
were
we
ta-
might have missed
I
something
think
at
they
the
were talking
beginning.
about the student loans or
Yeah, it was a
something.
student loan, but I think it was something that's actually was said before that. Fuel. This is Carolyn, what's
Well,
up?
Carolyn she's probably giving the president a 2 then, because she's
Well, she said my point is we really don't know what they injected. She's talking about
she's
what's
talking
the-
about
then
COVID,
there's
yeah.
another one. Fuel. You said your number. Hey. That was too fast, dog. No, the one after that.
What's the comment? What's
yeah,
the
Fuel. This
comment?
is okay. She said she's yes.
Our producer
Leave
is
it.
showing us comments, so we're trying to
I know, man. We trying to
we're
like,
trying to check out comments and work.
man.
the
If you
mic
don't, okay, stop right there. Don't
Okay.
move.
What's that
Why is
comment?
it still moving? No, not that one. The one before.
What's the comment? Let's see.
That one. That one. Yes. Good Lord.
Is that the single mom comment?
Hold on. That one. Dang it, man. You messed me all the way up, man. Okay. All right. So, you know what? Another thing is, it's kind of like going, the delay
the
on here or
comments are
whatever.
delayed.
Okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
here we go. She said, she number, she said my number 1 fan. And she said, maybe that's why I was waiting to see that. Appreciate you. No. Now they have to retract, but it is in us now. Can't be reserved. All right, slow down, Fuel.
A beat.
Now they have
That's
to
all, folks.
retract, but it is in us now. Can reverse. We can't reverse it. Sad part, we don't even know what we put in us. So
We
she's talking
don't.
about the vaccine. Yes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So And that's true. That is true. We don't know what it is. We really don't.
But you know what?
Can I say something real quick?
No.
I've been
We-
talking.
no.
Yeah.
No. We don't know. A lot of times when we're eating certain foods, we don't know what they're putting
What's in the
us.
food?
It's a lot of stuff we don't know.
Cause you know how long food sits on the shelf before it gets to your house.
Yeah.
What is it that they put in it to make it last so long?
Yeah.
And whatever they have that sits on the shelf that makes it last so long, and it's so just think of how it's going to be in how long it's going to be in your
some
body,
kind of GMO
in your
something.
system.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I get what she's saying.
Yeah.
But,
Mhm,
there's a lot of
mhm.
stuff we don't know.
Right.
Unfortunately.
So yeah, I mean, continue, you guys. With the president, what number?
So we
What
got
number
the
did I miss that, or
No,
did I?
You gave him a 6. I gave
gave
him a
him-
7.
Yeah.
And then we're going to wait on our other comments. In the interim, you want to float to our next topic about relationships?
Ah, yeah. Yes.
Hmm.
Relationships.
And divorces and I
don't know what's
blame
going on.
COVID. I'm telling you, it's COVID. It's people, being together day in, day out, and living together and realizing I really don't like you. Like it was good when you traveled and you were going other places, and now I have to see you every day.
Okay. I'm gonna try to be brief. I'm gonna try to be brief and nice. Because you're in the business, the entertainment business. So I don't want to do nothing, say nothing too crazy and whatever. They be coming at you. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I was watching Reasons.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? And I seen you on there talking about, but okay, but I have this thing. Okay, but it was said already. So it's not like I'm saying it.
Mhm.
I've seen it, I've read it. I talk about something that I've maybe read about or experienced in myself. I'm not gonna just kind of like go right off the wall
Right,
and just
gotcha.
say, ooh, somebody just like I know him. Because I
Okay.
don't know him.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get that part clear. How that work? Did that work out right? All right. All right. All right.
Talk
So
about Willis.
right. So Megan Good and Devon. Did I say it right?
You said it
Ah,
right.
shoot. And Devon Franklyn.
Yes.
Okay. The only thing I can kind of understand why they became a relationship. Because Megan was more of a not I can't even say wow. She's entertainment business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? She was living a life or whatever. She was in a bad relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So once you're in a bad relationship with someone, you basically look for something different.
Okay.
Because that person done tarnished your whole thought about, anyone. Say like if she was dating a thug, it tarnished her about that. It's
Right.
like, oh man, I can't do that no more.
So she
I
wants
need to find something
better.
good.
Right.
Right. And so when
No
they
pun intended.
right. But even though she, found something different
Yeah.
and she wanted something different, she still tried. I feel like she lost herself.
It does seem like
Her real self. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if I'm a host and that's what I do, that's my thing.
right.
I have a bad experience or whatever, but host is my shit. I'm
Right.
not going to, and I go to somewhere else, I'm like, oh, I ain't gonna do this no more, babe. You know what I'm saying? Because it got me this and it got me that. And then I go and try to do something else.
Right.
Right?
You
And the
start
same thing
laying
relationship.
bricks.
You
You're
try
like,
to
"I'ma
do
just lay
something else
bricks
or
and-"
whatever. And although it felt good for the moment, it was temporary,
Right. Because that host is still in you.
Yeah,
You're like,
that host is
even
still
though
in me.
this business is thriving.
When the
and
time go by,
we
you be
laying
like,
these
oh,
bricks, but
that could be me.
right, that's not my passion.
And that's kind of how I look at what their relationship was. You know what I mean? It's kind of, she wanted to be with someone more down to earth, got their stuff together and not out there in the streets like that. He was a director and understand the business and all that kind of stuff or whatever. But when it came to Christianity and stuff like that, people started, which kills me the most when you have Christian people, and religious people talking about you more than street.
Right.
You know what I mean?
We're talking about how she
How
dressed
she
mean
dressed and made
carried
her feel
herself.
bad and brought, you know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And I love
And
how
that's
he
because
took up for her.
and even though he has taken up for her at times to, be like, hey, it's my way, she wear what she want to wear, blah,
Right,
blah, blah.
right,
It's not
right.
this, it's not that, or whatever,
Right.
But from a traditional religious point of view, that's basically how they look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be how they preach. That's what they say in the church or whatever.
That's what they say.
You know, so
look, hypocrites.
right. So you have to for one, if you get with someone like that or whatever, you got to understand that how religion is or whatever, and they either accept it or don't accept it. You know, and when you don't accept it and it causes conflict within the relationship, y'all start pulling apart.
Well, what I didn't like is a lot of the articles and YouTube and some of the things that I saw. It's like they put her out front, you know, and talked about, you know, how she was less than conservative and how she carried herself and who she dated and yada, yada, yada. But nobody knows the real reason for the divorce.
Behind the deal, yeah.
Exactly. And she is in show business. So it's clear we got pictures and social media to show who she dated. And everybody said he was he's a pastor. Well, but he's not a pastor in the traditional sense where he has his own church, his own flock, and you know, all of those things. But you know, he is a man of the word. So it's almost like he was automatically elevated to, you know,
to be this certain
like God statue, or like he everything he did was right and she was wrong. And
but that's kind of almost like the picture they painted though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, at the beginning, because of the whole celibacy and all this and trying to do it out of the book and stuff like that, that's the picture that they painted. So as far as people in the religious part of point of view, that's how they look at it. Like, yeah.
But so what I do like about that in the traditional sense of religion, if she was to follow him and he was to lead, then if he's talking about celibacy and, you know, how the relationship should be, and if she was less than conservative in her lifestyle, then it would make sense that if she was going to marry him, then that he was going to lead. He was going to lead and she was going to, you know, submit to him to be his wife and all that and still have herself. So, you know, I think nobody knows the real reason. The biggest takeaway I have from it is, regardless of whatever picture is painted on social media, whether it's true or not true, we need to sweep around our own house. We need to, you know, to look at other couples and say goals, you know, even Michelle and Barack Obama, I love them to death from what I know of them, but I think we need to stop short, you know, before we say goals to other people's relationships, because nobody knows that. Work on your own relationship.
And I'm sure most of our viewers have. Do we got anything on there? Most of our viewers have their opinions or reason why they think that, you know, the whole thing is gone apart, split it up, and everything. And one of the thing is right now, and I think the thing that bothers me right now, to be honest with you, is the fakeness of happiness. You breaking up or whatever, and y'all so good and y'all so you wouldn't break up. You wouldn't break. I don't get that. I understand that you have to do certain thing in the public eye, whatever.
Right.
But then you faking this funk, like, you know, we still good and we love each other.
But
and
you know
blah,
what?
blah, blah. And
now I don't think they faked it though. I think they really were happy, and then they didn't post for like a 6-month period, and that was the sign right there that something is wrong. Yeah, like.
But no, I'm saying until even now, like where they interview, when they interview, it's kind of like it wasn't no fuss or fight or whatever about them breaking up or whatever. It was just like, you know, I felt that this, you know, she was the one for me or he was the one for me, blah, 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 and this and this, that, and I love him, and, you know, come on.
I think they're
hiding the story for the nitty gritty. Y'all hide the nitty gritty story, and I'm not going to get it out of you, but you know.
The other story we have that hit today was Lisa Bonet. I'm not going to even have you pronounce it. Lisa Bonet.
Come on, let me try.
Jason Momoma.
Mama say mama. Right. What my mama said.
But they were married for 16 years.
Yeah,
16 years, and they're getting a divorce. So,
okay, so I mean, to be honest with you, I never knew that she had remarried after Lenny Kravitz.
What did you ask me?
Lenny Kravitz.
Still married to Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah. That's what I thought she was still. Yeah, it's not. No.
How
long have they been divorced?
I don't know, but Zoe is in her doggone 20s. Their daughter.
They got just one daughter?
Yeah, they had just one daughter.
Did she have babies by the next person or by the other?
Yeah, so they have 2.
Oh, really?
So her and Jason Momoa have 2, and you know, who knows what happened, but the way
I'm trying to picture who Jason Momoa is. What was he in? Do you know anything?
I cannot remember that show, but it was a top show and women and a movie. He was in a movie. Oh gosh, I can't remember the movie, but people love him.
He light skin, dark skin.
He's Samoan.
I need to look it up. I know that.
But
I should
all
have
I
looked it
know
up
is
already.
he is loved, and
Yeah.
you know, it's very sad. Anytime
Yeah.
marriages, and especially with children, I'm like, oh gosh, I hate it. I
Right.
used to do
Right.
divorces in Georgia.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. It's been a lot of divorces going on, and I don't understand like the ones that's been together for over 10 years.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And then all of a sudden, y'all just don't like each other no more.
I don't know. I think it's broke.
I can understand. So to me, I think a lot of these relationships married for the wrong reasons.
Reason.
Right. Yeah, there it is, baby. All
But
day.
you know what though?
Uh-huh.
I think so. To me, I think there are phases of love that people go through. When you marry,
Uh-huh.
you know, you're at one point, it's evolving, and you have to grow together.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes people don't grow together. You know, you don't grow at the same pace, but
Right.
you still have to grow together. And I think
But
there's
after like 20 something years, though.
because there's infatuation and then there's mature love.
Yeah.
And infatuation, you can be infatuated with, you know, somebody's goodness for 15 years, 16 years, and
Yeah.
you never know. But mature love is even when I feel like I don't love you,
Mhm.
I like your ass. I
Yeah.
like you. You know, I still like you. You gotta still like them.
Some of them don't know. Some of them don't be liking
That's
each
what I'm
other.
saying.
Yeah.
And
That
that's
they
when
be going for
I
that
think
money.
that's
Like,
when they call it quits. I
yeah.
Did you hear Dr. Dre? Now, speaking of Dr.
Mm.
Dre, that divorce, that was one of the best divorces in terms of for a man to come out.
Really?
Dr. Dre came out good. He only gave, he has like supposedly 8 billion. And
Uh-huh.
he gave up $1 billion to her.
It was $1 billion. That's what it ended finally
$1
been.
billion or $1 million, or he's 8 million. Yeah, he's worth 8 billion and he gave her $1 billion, or either he's worth 8 million and he gave her $1 million. I don't know. I don't remember. But the bottom line is for him to keep, you know, 7/8
Right.
of
Right.
his stuff and houses, and that is an example of a man who earned a lot of income coming out good in Cali.
You know,
Cali is, if you know, that's the law that I don't like. If
Mhm.
you've been married for 10 years or more, the spouse is entitled to half and get spousal support for life. So like, imagine Fired Up Broadcasting. You doing this all on your own.
Right.
You get married and you've been married to her for over 10 years and she's entitled to half of Fired Up Broadcasting
For doing
and all
nothing.
for doing well. Now she did something.
No.
something.
What she do? What she do?
I'm just saying.
She's
She's gonna do some things, but I don't know if those things are worth
right.
all of, you know, your sweat equity and, you know, everything you've done. But
Yeah.
according to Cali law, it is. And so so Dr. Dre came out pretty good.
All
And
right.
and I think that might have been a contributing factor to why
Who's Aquaman?
Megan and Devon are going through
Okay.
divorce at 9 years.
Somebody said, "Wow, that is so sad to hear." If you go that long, where does it go?
The comment?
Yeah, man, where'd it go? It's still okay. Maybe I just hit it late or something.
What did they say? That's so sad. They're talking about the Cali law.
No. I wait till it come back up.
Oh,
I got a delay. You know what I'm saying, guys?
oh yeah, we have a delay.
Yeah, guys, we got a little delay,
if we
so
don't read
you
it
know what I mean.
off, it's because
So if I
we
get
have
to
a delay on the comment.
right, here we go.
Go ahead.
Either that or
Right, go ahead.
no, I'm just kidding. You say if you go that long in a marriage, surely it should some way to save your some way. There should be some way to save your marriage. I stay in my marriage for better and worse till death did us apart. Oh, she said did us apart. Oh wow. She lost her husband of 31 years of marriage last August. I am so sorry to hear that.
God bless you.
Give me that name again. I don't know if that was Aquaman or whatever that the username was on there. I didn't get to see it.
God bless you.
Facebook. I'm sorry, you guys, for Facebook, but sometimes Facebook don't put the people's name on there. And but I'm most definitely man. Sorry to hear that about your husband, but the fact that y'all guys was together for 31 years, that's like.
Yeah,
I love hearing
that.
stuff
Yes.
like that.
Whoever
you know
are, I am
Yeah.
with you. I lost my husband after 16 years. We knew
Yeah.
each other 17. So I was the same way till death do you part.
Right.
But and you do go through periods where you know, you don't like the person, or you
Right.
don't feel like you love the person, but it's really just evolving. And you have to have a mature love and know that it's not always roses and sunshine and birds
Mhm.
chirping.
Right. It's
You
true.
know?
That's true. That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
You know,
So
but back to where we were saying too, you know, if this thing gets jumping off like it's supposed to,
Right.
and then now she gonna come in and be talking about her, we
Right.
got a problem.
now that's my tip for anybody that's a California resident. You better not be married without a prenup. I don't care if you're
True.
driving Uber when you marry and she is working at McDonald's flipping fries,
Right,
or
right.
dropping fries or flipping burgers.
Right.
Do a prenup.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nobody should be in Cali without a prenup.
That is true. But it is.
I don't care what you do.
I don't know what you want to call them out there, but there's some out there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
I mean, that basically just kind of, feed on that, feed on the fact that, you got something now or whatever, and
Yeah.
they can get half of it, blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah.
and you
just by
never
being
know
married.
what you're gonna have. Like
Right.
you might start off, if you start off like the average marriage,
Mhm.
you don't have anything, and getting married is a good thing. You're building together.
Right,
And
right.
so if eventually you've built together, or one person builds and the other person is entitled to it by virtue of being the spouse,
Mhm.
but didn't put in any time,
Right.
yeah.
That part.
ooh, that's
You didn't put
something.
no time in. What
Yeah.
the hell?
And,
That's
and
my
I mean like time into the business.
exactly. Right. That's what I'm
not-
talking about. Yeah.
just marriage time. Ooh.
But you know what? And then to understand this though, I this is one thing I understand when it comes to, at least with me in a relationship. I'm seeing a whole lot of comments up there, but I'm not getting them. But that's okay. When it comes to a relationship, and although, like you said, you may have had a business. Like if I had a business for a long time or whatever, but sometimes you have that woman though that can give you that encouragement,
Yeah.
just that words or whatever. That's worth something.
Yeah.
That's worth
The
something.
nurturing
Because
and the- yeah.
trust me, if I get a woman that's basically like fuel, do this or whatever, blah, do this, or
Mhm.
oh man, how you do? You're giving me that encouragement and believing that man or
Right,
whatever.
right.
When you have someone like that or whatever, then that's gonna lift you further than where
Right.
you at
Right.
that point. But before you met her or
Yes,
whatever,
yes.
then I can see her. You know what I'm saying?
That's worth
I think that's
half
valid.
of your business.
I think it's valid.
That's worth half.
It's not worth half.
No, come on. Come on. That's what you just said. That's what
I ain't
you
gonna
just
say
said.
half, but you can get a little something.
Yeah,
You can
okay.
you can have a little something,
Okay,
but you
okay.
ain't gonna get half.
So in the prenup,
Mhm.
you'll give up 25%.
No, look, in the prenup, I'll put something.
Right, little something for you.
Yeah, in the prenup, it's gonna say, yep,
When I
get
have
a little
my
something,
8
something.
million or 8 billion, I'll give you
a little
one.
something. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll give you a little something.
Right,
You
right.
know,
I got you.
but I mean, a lot of women in these days in relationships don't understand that their word of encouragement is the one that actually, gets a guy, going.
Yeah,
It's not all about
yeah.
sex. It's all about the finance, the money, whatever. Because once if you give me that strength, just by words and encouragement or whatever, I'm going to get it.
Right.
I'm gonna
right,
get it because
right.
sometimes they honestly, men, we don't express everything to everyone or whatever. So when we
Right.
down and out, we got to take the fact that we just down and out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Unless we have that person to come and lift us up a
Build you
bit.
up, help lift
You know what I'm
you up.
saying?
Yeah.
Exactly. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And so y'all know out there, that's what I'm missing. That's what I'm missing. I'm
Right.
just letting y'all know. That's what I'm missing up
I
in this
love
piece.
it.
You
I
know what
love
I mean?
it.
It ain't about your money. It's about the whole thing
Your
of
words,
word of
your
encouragement or
nurturing.
whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I get encouragement and stuff from my friends,
Yes.
but when you're talking about a relationship, you know what I'm saying, and you wanting to be in a relationship, I don't know,
Yes.
you got to bring at least that.
It's about your virtue.
It's like,
woman.
at least
You
that.
hear what
Why my
Phil is
chair
saying?
keep
It's
going
about
down?
your virtue.
Yeah, there you go.
Come
My
on
chair
and
keep
handle
going down.
business.
I don't know
handle
why my chair
business.
keep.
I
So
love it.
yeah. So that's what's up.
And then if it doesn't go right, then
Mhm.
she can say, "Remember all those times I told you you can do it."
Yeah.
You remember all that stuff?
Yeah. I mean, you remember when you
that was worth
Yeah.
50,000.
Yeah, you remember when you was just only making 50,000 or whatever,
Right,
and when I
right.
came along and you start making 150,000,
Yes, yes.
nigga, give me 50.
Right, right. That's right.
Look, that's all you get. You ain't gonna get 150. You ain't gonna get
I
half.
love it. I love it. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But it makes sense.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? And sometimes I do feel for some of these cats that are very wealthy and
Yeah.
get thrown through the ringer for someone that didn't give them or
What they
didn't work.
needed.
Wasn't even worth it. They was already in it just for the money.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And so when they leave, you could tell they leaving for the money.
Right.
You know what I mean?
right.
Just by what they want. Now, maybe what's the name's wife, because when you get rich and you marry someone that's rich, they get immune to a certain lifestyle. And that's what the courts go by.
Right.
You know,
What
when
they're
you
used
put
to.
them in this lifestyle or whatever, and now they got to go back to, eating noodles and whatever.
And see, that's my thing about the Cali law, because you don't even have to be rich. So the man could be making 75,000 and the wife is making 30,000. But the bottom line is, even if she doesn't have minor children, if they were married over 10 years, then she's entitled to what he's making. I'm like, oh my gosh. And she's getting something monthly and she could be gainfully employed.
Right.
I don't get it. Now, and I love my women and I'm down for,
Now, if a guy says, or tell you, don't work, I don't want you to work.
Yes.
That's a whole different thing too. So it's like just stay at home.
Right.
You got some guys.
He took it upon himself to say.
You have some guys. You have guys that be like, especially wealthy guys, whatever, and they got a badass female woman or whatever. They don't want her out there. They don't want people to be her
Looking
seen with nobody and all. Yeah, they don't want them around them, so they kept her at home. So then when she finally get that little freedom key to go wherever,
right?
It's kind of like, oh, I got this key, but I ain't got no money. Oh no, he got the money because he had me locked up all this time, so he's gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? That type of thing. I get it. You know what I'm saying? It still sucks, but I get it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
And some people don't understand certain people's reasoning as when it comes to things like that or whatever, and that's what we're here for. To put that perspective on it. You know what I'm saying?
So what's your reason? I didn't ask you. Do you think from a male perspective, prenup or no prenup?
Oh, definitely prenup.
Yeah, prenup.
Yeah, prenup.
We agree on that.
Because because the thing with the prenup is kind of like you understand as soon as it's over what's happening. And
when do you discuss it? Do you say it while you're dating, or do you say it when you get engaged to her? Like,
no, I say it after I knock the bottom out of that man. Like, we get the prenup, right?
And by the way,
is she gonna agree? She gonna be like, yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's the time.
That's the time. No, I'm just kidding.
That's
kidding.
I
ain't like that. No.
That's funny.
No.
All right. Now, since we were talking about divorces and prenups and all that, we were talking about entertainment. We should segue into, what's happening in entertainment. 2022 came in hot.
Strong.
Losing our beloved people. Beloved people.
My grandmother always said things happen in threes.
Threes, yeah.
And I hate to say it, but when I first heard about which one passed first? It was Sidney Poitier.
No, Betty White passed first.
Yes, it was Betty White. When Betty White passed, and I was talking, I can't remember who I was talking to.
But wait, you know what? Because Betty White passed in 2021. She passed in December.
No. Betty White just passed.
She did, but she passed right before 2022. Because her birthday is in January. So she passed late to the last week. Then she passed between Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
She passed between Christmas and New Year's.
Yeah.
And then, so you're right.
Then Sidney Poitier. And then Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
But but I'm saying even in I guess category as when it comes to the entertainment business or something like that.
Yes.
Or if it's a politician or something it always happens in threes. And it was scary because I had said it when after Betty White passed, there's gonna be two more.
Yeah.
And
it happened.
Happened like that.
Mm-hmm. I remember that happened when Bernie Mac passed. You remember Bernie Mac, and then
it was Bernie Mac,
Charlie Murphy. Were they around the same time?
No, Charlie Murphy was later.
It was Bernie Mac and somebody else that was in the movie
it was a couple of people that was Bernie Mac.
It was two of them from that same movie.
What's the name from Green Mile? The big guy Earl. What is his name? I can't remember his name.
But it was on that time.
Yeah.
Three of them, and it was like, oh my gosh, yeah.
So
we lost some icons,
exactly.
Right? Betty White, Sidney Poitier, Bob's. I didn't realize all the things that each of them did. I knew some of the things.
Yeah.
They talked about a long time ago. Betty White. It was a show, and they didn't want to cast a Black person in her show, a dancer, and she refused to allow that to happen. She's like, no, they got to be cast. So she took a stand way back then. It's things that people, only people amongst them know about. And you find out after they passed.
I think Betty White had a little black blood in her.
Something.
I think she.
You know what though?
Just her personality and stuff or whatever. I mean, she's a funny girl.
But she never married and never had kids, right?
Yeah.
That's the secret, ladies. That's the
that's how
secret.
she lives so long.
Yes. That's the secret to a long life. Yes.
No, I remember reading a while back. She said hot dogs. She ate hot dogs and something. Was it hot dogs and not hot dog and cigarette? It was hot dogs and something. That was her. That was they asked her how long. How did she?
What was the key?
Yeah, what's the key? Her and she said hot dogs and something. Hit that.
All I know is she was always positive. She was mad positive, always smiling.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the key to life has to be, if there's a top 5, it has to be positivity. Positivity has to be in the top 5. What comment did you see? Because I'm not even
Marshall. What's up, Marshall? Marshall's in the house with his stupid self.
What did he say?
Talking about Fuel got a prenup with his right hand. I'm gonna stop reading his shit because Marshall always coming with some stupid stuff.
What is that comment?
What's up, boy? That's my boy. He's cool. He just his sense of humor cracks me up sometimes. He's be on something.
Wow. Well, I didn't know. And then even Portia, all the different things that he directed.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always looked at him as an actor, even though I knew he directed some things. Yeah. I remember watching Uptown Saturday Night, those things that Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor were in, or Bill Cosby, he did things like that. But I didn't realize all the different projects he was involved in, from day one. So
yeah. And Bob Saget lived in did he live in Oakland?
I don't know.
I think he lived in Oakland or
I don't know, but
I know he was a regular
too.
at one of those comedy clubs, man. You know what I'm saying? And it was a real sad time.
Well, everybody said, like, if you were around him just for a few minutes, like, he had great energy, like positive too. Just a wonderful person.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Woo, I can't take it.
So that brings me to our last topic, self-care.
Mm-hmm.
Because we never know when the Grim Reaper is gonna call, right?
That part.
And we gotta take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
We gotta take care. Whatever your form of self-care is important. What's yours? What are you doing?
Okay, so I know when you brought this to me, I was kind of I was thinking maybe I need to make it a goal to do something for self-care. You know what I mean? Just for myself or whatever to take.
It's important.
Yeah. So I haven't done it.
Okay. Full disclosure.
Well, yeah, because this one of my goal was to get more sleep.
That's so important.
Yeah, and that's very important.
Yeah.
Is getting enough sleep or whatever.
When you sleep, dreams, thoughts, visions, a lot of things happen. That's like a form of meditation.
Right.
Things happen in sleep.
Exactly.
So that's another reason it's important.
Yeah. And that's basically what I think that's my goal.
Good.
In the next week or so for next week. For next week's show, whatever, ask me what I did and I'll let you know if I slept.
Yes.
But that's one of the goals right there because I don't sleep. I sleep like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
You do. I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're up watching TV. A lot of times you're up. What
and I'm thinking,
do like is you're up doing your craft. You're working on.
Yeah.
This man works so hard, y'all. He is like always researching something, mixing something. He is always figuring out something. I'm so proud of him.
Thank
there
you.
are a lot of good men out there. Phil is definitely one of them.
Yeah, like sometimes I'll be laying there or whatever, and I can even turn the TV off, but then a bunch of things will go in my head.
Yeah.
And sometimes and once I get up and come over here or go over there to the other computer and stuff like that.
Right.
And I finish doing what I'm doing, another hour and a half to pass.
You look up. I know you're like, wait, it's 3 o'clock.
And then I'll look outside and it's bright out. What the hell? And then I have to force myself to sleep. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, you are getting better because I remember when we first started hanging out, your eyes were redder and they're not as red.
Were they? And you didn't tell me? You didn't ask me like, nigga, you high?
No, but you remember I would ask you, what time did you go to sleep? What time you go? Did you get your rest? I would ask you like, I would ask you in a nurturing way.
In a nurturing way, yeah.
You get your rest.
You look tired, nigga.
Yeah. Everything all right?
That's funny. That is funny.
Yeah, that self-care is important. My thing is bubble baths.
Okay.
I do a lot of other things, but bubble baths is like the biggest thing. And and my children know when I'm in the bathroom and I got my bubble bath or my music going or whatever, they know like that's mama's time.
Right.
They know I have to detox and all of that. So it's really good. We respect each other's privacy. I love that. Yeah.
So what this is gonna sound have you ever somebody said something about Bob Saget, but I didn't see it. That was Marshall. have you ever made?
Look. Is this a good question?
Yeah,
Fuel?
it's a good question. It's a good. Okay, have you ever made one of your kids clean the tub so you could take a bath?
Oh yes, all the time.
Really?
Yes,
Man.
I'm mother. They should honor mother. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Let me tell you something.
Is that what you used to do when you were young?
Yeah, I would never ever do it again.
Now, so this nurturing woman that's going to come to you, that's going to get half a Fired Up broadcasting after 10 years.
Hey,
you're not going to clean the tub?
No, she's going to use her portion to get her tub, the bathtub clean. No, but when I was a kid, right? My mom used to take a bath 3 times. She didn't take showers.
Okay.
3 times a day.
See, that was her self-care.
In the morning.
That's how much hell home, you raised. That she had to take 3 baths a day.
She would go. She would take one in the morning. She'll take one after work, and then she'll take one before bed.
Well, you know, cleanliness is next to godliness.
I get it, but look, she made us, or made me mostly clean the tub so much to where it was a job, and I had to charge allowance for it.
Oh my God!
I can't. I got mad after I got a certain age or whatever. I can't
do it, Mama.
But you know what? Can I buy a Snicker or something for this?
You know what though? So so you are not a man that has a problem cleaning his bathroom.
Oh no,
I'm not gonna come in there and find stuff all over the toilet.
No.
That's thanks to your mama.
Yeah, that's that.
Mama.
Yeah, okay.
She knew what
Thanks,
she was
Mom.
doing. Yeah,
that is facts though, seriously, because
I
I can't stand, like, for one, a smell in the bathroom, and I can't stand to just watch a tub dirty, or even just from showering. I can't, like, if the film is on I can't, and if you got the glass or whatever, I have to do the squeegee thing or whatever to even do the glass or whatever. Yeah.
No, that's good. See, that's all because of mama.
Okay.
See, I won't come over your house like some men. You like, what's the damn New York subway up
right.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. That's a
good
thing.
Cool. What were you looking at? Looking at me. I cannot believe an hour that went off.
Yes. This is my first time out.
That's what's up. So introduce yourself again. Let them know who you are, because I know they've been watching. They like, who is Fuel on here with? You know what I'm saying?
Now it's spelled Nakata, but I always say Naykaytah. In fact, that's on my Facebook profile. I just put it in parentheses.
Okay.
Yeah, when I used to do dating apps, those things. When I used to do those,
we might have to talk about that next week too. Yeah.
I used to put Nakata on the dating app. I have to put it phonetically.
Like break it down.
Yeah. And I would have my name, and then in parentheses I would say Naykaytah.
I would call it Nakata.
That's what people say. And if I call you on your phone, Siri and
it says something.
Yeah, they say Nakata.
Do they? Yeah, I think they do say Nakata.
It
does say that. I think they think it's Japanese or something.
Yeah, exactly. That would be Nakata.
So tell us where the name come from, because I thought it was a beautiful story with your name.
Oh, so my dad, he was reading Ebony. You know how we used to have the coffee table with all the ebonies and jets and stuff. And so he saw in the Ebony books, some group had gone to Africa, and there was a princess named Kaketa. And so he thought of Nakata. Now my name was supposed to be Carla, because my mom's name is Carol. But at that time they induced labor and all of that. And she came out from labor and couldn't remember a thing. And she remembered Nakata. That's the only thing. Yeah, my aunt said, what was that name y'all wanted for her? Y'all mentioned in the Ebony book. And that's how I became Nakata.
That's what's up.
So that was supposed to be my name, right?
Yep. So we hope you guys enjoy the show.
Yes.
Hopefully next week I can get more, to the comments and everything like that or whatever. We appreciate you guys tapping in. It's a new show. It's a new year. It's a new day. Every week we want to know your reasons why you go through something. Your reasons why you think things are happening in this world, pandemic and all that. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And and to get a male and female point of view, you know what I'm saying, perspective on what it is. And hopefully it'll be something that'll help you in the long run. You know what I mean? That could, get you through the day or get you through the month or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just like the healthcare.
That's right.
Yeah. And
we will always agree to disagree.
Yeah.
And normally I
will
be right.
There we go again.
I will be right.
We ain't gonna tag that. We gonna
I will be right.
Hey, tag that, y'all. Hashtag she's always right. There we go.
Right.
That's what's up, and that's going to do it for us today. Reasons I almost said fired up. Reasons on Fired Up Thursdays, y'all, because we still here on Thursdays at 5 p.m.
Yes.
Go to YouTube on Fired Up Broadcasting and tap that subscribe, y'all, because the show is gonna get deep. You're gonna get some serious conversations too, man.
And we're gonna always have fun.
Oh yeah,
always
and have
fun.
you're gonna live with some joy. You're gonna get something out of our show every week. All right.
Every Thursday. Let us know what you all want to hear. Some topics you want to discuss.
That's what's up.
Hear what you want to hear too.
Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. Matter of fact, hit us on email at firedupbroadcasting@gmail.com. If you got a comment, or like some of you guys do, y'all also hit us in Messenger on Facebook or whatever, and Instagram, you know what I mean? So let us know, man. I
next week.
This is your first show now.
Yeah. We outside.
All right, man. We appreciate it. See y'all next week.
See you next
week.
Have a great week, everybody.
That's what's up. Peace. There's a reason for everything.
What you gonna call it? Reasons? From Dallas to LA,
Kansas City all the way to LA,
from KC
to Florida to LA. We watch reasons.
The